It is literally impossible to go to Costa Rica and not come home a different person. The invaluable lessons I learned, the beautiful people I met, and unforgettable experiences that we created are ones that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. In our daily lives, we work with and meet people with different beliefs, cultures, ethnicities, and people who come from all different walks of life.
When a nurse works in a diverse environment, it is extremely important for he or she to be knowledgeable and sensitive to other cultures. Cultural sensitivity improves the nurse-patient relationship and allows for increased openness and communication. Patients from any country or background should be able to enter a hospital and feel respected and cared for, despite any differences between them and their healthcare provider.
Especially in a setting where you are not fluent in the language, it is important to communicate non-verbally by keeping a positive attitude. Your disposition can be easily read on your face, so it was important to think positively to convey a positive attitude. We did our best at attempting to learn the language and for the most part learned the basic medical terminology and phrases to get our point across to the patients.
It is imperative that we, as future nurses, be able to work hand in hand with any person that walks into our lives.
Costa Rica has an extensive public health system. They are able to provide quality health care to their citizens at a reasonable cost. I enjoyed witnessing their efforts toward prevention when I had the opportunity to help give influenza vaccinations by going door to door in the local community. Like healthcare professionals in the U.S., doctors and nurses in Costa Rica exhibited the utmost respect and compassion for their patients.
During our health screenings, we assessed many patients with high blood sugar and other ailments. Many of them were aware that they had diabetes, but they were non-compliant with their insulin doses and checking their blood sugar. Some patients had blood sugar readings of over 200 and they were rushed to the hospital to be treated.
The most important lesson I learned on my trip to Costa Rica was to appreciate what I have, to never take anything for granted, and to live simple and be happy. My experience abroad helped me grow personally and professionally. I was able to experience being in a country where very few people understood my language, much like at home when I have a patient that speaks a language that I do not understand. I had the opportunity to experience what it feels like to be in their shoes and not be able to communicate my wants or needs. I finally have an understanding of how others must feel when they are out of their comfort zone and in an environment where few people understand them. I will carry this experience with me for the rest of my personal and professional life.
By working in Costa Rica, we were given the opportunity to learn about cultures that are foreign to us. We take these lessons, incorporate them into our lives, and in turn, become culturally sensitive nurses.
Costa Rica was full of life.
Costa Rica is pura vida.
Costa Rica es muy bonita.
Costa Rica was unforgettable.
If you fall down, can I get your camera?
Yeah!